Ride Along. So it's happening here.
Came over here. What does it mean?
You know, I grew up in what I guess you call a typical family.
We break all the stories, and that's just a fact. And that's why everyone has a story to tell.
Ride Along live. I mean, yeah, it's a real deal.
Yes. Welcome to the ride, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the ride. Brand new year. How you guys doing? It's not good to start off the year with very hot audio. How you doing? How is everybody? Am I shouting? Am I screaming? Am I good? Carolyn James, Joseph, how you doing? Happy New Year to you, Lacey J. Yes. Wendy Charles. Wago. Akeem. Lewis. Blessing my brother. Big up yourself. Nice. Guys, as you're coming, go ahead and share the program. As you're coming, guys, share the program and say I share. And also, this I just learned this over the new year. A lot of people always complaining that they don't get notification on the program, right? So if you don't get notification and someone have to notify you, this is what you do to get notification. You have to press that Pong notify. That's what you have to press. Pong notify. Hey Wendy, how you doing? When you hit Pong notify, every time we go live, boom, it pops up. You get instant notification. Yeah. Big up yourself. Joyous James, big up yourself. Thank you so much. I want everybody to share, guys, because this is the first official show for the year, guys. This is the first official show for the year. I mean, we've been doing a lot, you know, we've been doing vlogs and all that other stuff. But this is the first official one. And let me tell you something. I miss all you, man. Damn it, I miss all you. I did. Seriously. Yeah, Serafina, you miss me too? I could tell. Serafina, I could tell. June, how you doing? Thank you so much, all the riders. All right, guys, so let's start off the show. Big and serious tonight, right? I want everybody to do this with me. Share the program. Prince, my friend. Big up yourself. Prince. Wadley, big up yourself. Kizzy, thank you so much. So let me ask you guys, before we start, really quickly. Did you guys have any like New Year's resolution, like, you know, plans for the new year? Things that you would like to do for the new year? They said, nah, not really. Start the show now, man. No, I'm not. Let's talk a little bit. I want to hear about your New Year's resolution and stuff before we start. Hold on. Somebody told me I ain't sharing. Hold on. Yes, I did. Let me share it again, guys. Hey, the folks on YouTube, big up yourself. Hold on. Share over here. And also share on my page. There we go. All right, I'm all shared out. Yes, thank you so much. I have to bask in it now. Give me a little break now. Let me bask in it because I missed you guys so much. No resolution? Just tired of COVID. Yeah, I understand. A few updates, guys. A few updates on a couple things before we start. Junior and the crew, Happy New Year 2022. Bigger and better. Less work, more travel. Yeah. Yeah, a few vacation here and there in between, right? That's right. Now, the whole idea and mantra for this show this year is all about financial empowerment and better health, right? Financial empowerment and better health. For this year, that's what we're going to be pushing. So we're going to be talking about crypto. We're going to be talking about NFTs. We're going to be talking about just new ways in how you could get money. And we're going to have a lot of throughout the year. We're going to have a lot of people coming on to give financial empowerment. All right. So listen, not gonna have a lot of bacchanal this year. Somebody say hell no. What you like now, Lord? Anyway, guys, I'm so happy to see you guys back. I'm really, really, really happy to see you guys back. But we gotta start this. We gotta start this. We gotta start this. Um. so so what was planned today is to have this conversation, this extended conversation with this young man on a video that was released a little bit before the new year. I decided not to talk much about it because we needed to do our own internal investigation. We needed to dive a little bit deeper and understand the story a little bit more. So we took some time over the past couple of days, and we did. Now, it was brought to my attention that a lot of people are very upset that we did bring across this story. A lot of people are pointing fingers and making accusations and saying things that they really don't know as to our reason behind bringing the story. So earlier today, we spoke to the young man who, a happy 2020, Kibbs. So earlier today, we spoke to the young man who had a meeting with his lawyer and to make sure everything is in the clear. And then he had to take a document to the hospital to get signed. 5 minutes before showtime, we were not 5 minutes, 20 minutes before showtime, we was alerted that the young man is still at the general hospital. So, ladies and gentlemen, he's still at the hospital. Listen, J, give me a little time now. So, he's still at the hospital. So, we're unable to speak to him right at this point in time, right? But I want to do an update to tell everyone, to show everyone where we are and what exactly we're speaking about. So this is what we initially spoke about, this particular story. Take a listen. Okay. All right. Let me stop here. You guys not hearing anything? Hold on. Let me know if you guys hearing anything. Let me make sure that the audio is coming through properly, and then we'll resume. Yeah, I'm hearing. Guys, if you're hearing, give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up if you're hearing me now. What about now? Are you guys hearing me now? Are you guys hearing now? Let's fix the audio. Are you guys hearing me now? Are you hearing me now? But you wasn't hearing the guy earlier. All right. Okay. All right. You hearing me, but you wasn't hearing him. I got you. All right. So safely to say, guys, that we will push back this story a little bit for the second half because the young man is in the hospital. No, he's not injured. He was supposed to present some paperwork to get signed in the hospital, so he's there right now. So he would not be joining us on the first half of the show. Hopefully, he will be doing so by the second half of the show. All right. Hopefully, he get everything through and he make it to his house so we could talk to him at the second half of the show. All right. You guys hear me loud and clear now. All right. So while we wait, I want to dive into another story really quickly. I'm sure that you guys have been looking at and seeing how much tags we got from this particular story that circulated on Facebook this week. Now, this is a child that has been missing now for almost a week. The mother been on the program before, and she shared her story with us. The story basically, I'm sure some of you guys remember the story where the mother was saying that the CPA took her child because there were some question as to what happened in her home. She pleaded to CPA, she made whatever recommendation and changes. However, that didn't transpire. As of some late last week or so, one of the kids were returned, and this child that you're seeing on the screen right now is currently missing. Let us get some update on this story. Let's see if we can get the mother on the line right now. Mom, are you there with us? Binta, are you there? Binta, are you there? All right, guys. Hold on. Binta, are you there? All right, guys. Bear with me. Let me connect back with the mother. Stand by, guys. You're watching Ride Along Live. Don't move.
Hello?
Yeah, Binta, are you there? Yeah, okay. I'm hearing you now. We're hearing you now. Are you hearing me? All right, Binta. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Binta. Binta, welcome to the ride. You've been on the program before. Just give us a recap of your story again, Binta. Uh-huh. Yes. Right. Yeah, I'm hearing you. Go ahead, Binta. Right.
To them to remove my daughter from the home because the lady been brainwashing the child and telling the child all kind of stuff about the mother and I second mother and she's the mother and the child telling the child she don't have no brother and no sisters and things like that. I beg to CPA, please remove the child from there, put the child in foster care and do what I have to do. They never listen to me. I keep begging and I go down to them, I talk to them, I talk to the supervisor, I talk to the person on the case, and I keep begging and I keep asking them over and over to remove the child from the car. That's the same lady what went in CPA in 2018 for adoption for the child. the guy signed the adoption paper and I did not do it. So they ended up giving back my daughter to me. Yeah, that come and pass. I had my daughter for 3 years. So me, the lady keep going, calling CPA, making false allegation, thing, ups, down. They come, they look at my place.
Yeah. Guys, bear with us. We still trying to reconnect with the mother. She seemed like she having some connection issues. And I apologize for the audio earlier. I figured out what the issue was or why you guys wasn't hearing, but that was resolved. So we trying to connect back with the mother. And again, it's okay. We lost connection. Let me try back the mother again. Bear with us, guys.
Hello?
All right, Mom, are you back with us?
Yes, I'm here.
All right, go ahead, Mom. Continue.
Yeah, so that come and it done, and I was here with my children preparing for Easter holiday because we had planned to go out around the island to fly kites and everything like that. And then all of a sudden, in the Trinidad magic come, they say what I have to say. Well, I don't go against the law because my grandmother teach me to obey the law. So they come and they do what they have to do. So I let them do what they have to do because that's their job.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
So I wait on them. I keep going back and forth inside CPA. I keep thinking. The case call with my brother. I'll open the courthouse with them. They back and forth thing. Well, the case come and it throw off because the magistrate say my brother can stay on trial. So they throw him out of the house. They think, and I keep going back with CPA thinking.
I want you to hold on.
Hold
on. I want you to go back a little bit. And tell us, why was it kids taken away in the first place?
Why them children taken away?
Yeah, why was it kids taken away from you in the first place? I don't know if everyone heard that part.
Well, the reason why they take away them children because when I was here, they come and 2 ladies from CPA come and 2 police officers came and say that they get a phone call with an allegation. You understand? That I have a cocaine man and I was leaving my children going to man. And that is a serious offense. So them children they're in danger. So they need to move the children from the home.
Yes.
You understand? So I didn't go against them because I don't know what they're talking about. So I let them do their job.
Okay.
They didn't come with no paperwork. They didn't come with no paper showing that the magistrate give them thing to take away them children, nothing. They just come with their mouth and they say this. So I just let them do what they have to do. At the time, my daughter wasn't with me. My daughter was with she aunt. They go and they take her from up there. And so I let them do what they have to because that's their job. You understand?
Right.
So I went down to them after that. I talked to one of them supervisor there. I explained to her, I said, well, look, I don't have no cocaine man living in my place. I don't know what they're talking about. You understand? It's just me and my children. I was my brother at the time. But the incident happened. The police come and they go with him. I didn't hide it. I didn't put it under the carpet. I didn't, you know what I mean? I do what a mother's supposed to do.
Right.
You understand? So that come and it done. So they go with them. I think they put my son in foster care and then they put the girl with that young lady. They say she's stepmother. So we don't know. So I keep going back and forth with them. They do their research. They don't come and question me. They don't come with no police to search and see where is the cocaine man. So they just write up the report. They think and I keep there with them. They're doing what they have to do. They tell me I have to go counseling. I go in my counseling. They say 6 weeks counseling. I go in my counseling. They say for parenting. They tell me when I start parenting, we try to go to family members. And up to now, they don't bring them trying to know family members, nothing like that. So I don't make no talk with them. I just walking along with them. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
They walk, months come, months go, same thing. Just up and down, story after stories, this and that and things. So I don't make no talk. When on the 15th of December, they had a meeting. We had a meeting. My lawyer, CPA lawyer, and the guy, we all sitting in a meeting. He wasn't there for the first meeting. He never showed up in the first meeting. So it's just me and CPA lawyer and the workers and them. And they say, well, I supposed to talk to them children on the Zoom until the matter with my brother and in the court. Well, I get to talk to my son twice, right along, twice on Zoom. I never get to talk to my daughter. I never get, because the lady never bring her up on the Zoom to talk to me. I get to talk to my son twice. When I supposed to talk to him again, they just stop the Zoom. They don't tell me the reason why they stop the Zoom. They don't give me no reason why. When I call in the lady on the case, she don't answer and she phone because I want to know why the reason they stop the Zoom. Right. Well, I don't make no talk either. I just leave it alone because I don't get no answers. When the case come and the call on the 26th, I went to the court. The magistrate make she final ruling. She say what she had to say. Thing. When the lady so zoom in on in the court, she never zoom in. When they calling her, she don't answer and she phone things. So the magistrate do what she had to do.
What was the ruling? What was the final ruling that was made? The
final ruling, you had to stay away from the house. You don't allow to come. You had to stay 200 feet away from the house, and you don't allow to come back here. That was the final ruling on the 26th.
And if that is done, then what they say, you'll get back the kids?
No, I did not get back them.
No. So they're saying if you do this and he stay away and you figure out all these different discrepancies that they have, then what? Then CPA should return the kids back to you?
Definitely. That was it.
Okay.
They say, well, because the lady on the case, she was in the courthouse. She said the only reason I'll get back my kids if my brother not allowed to come back in the house.
Right.
That is the statement she tell me in the court.
Yeah.
So when that come and it done, when I call in her the same day, she don't answer. When she answer, she cut off, she phone me. And like that is just disrespectful. That how come I end up coming on your show that day.
Okay.
Because I was really upset about it. I find I was not nice enough.
Right.
You understand? Because I work with them and I try to do everything they tell me to do.
Right.
That come and it done. But I keep calling them, I keep asking questions, why is the reason them children not coming? And they're not giving me the honest answer. They just around our circles. Oh, you'll get them back soon. You don't get them back, you'll get them back. And that's how they keep going. You understand? So that come and it thing. Well, I'm still there with them. I'm coping, I'm praying, I'm thinking, I'm there, you know?
Right.
So that come thing, well, I don't know. They make up their mind, they decide, well, they do all what they have to do, they find out all the information, they didn't. And the thing about it, they don't come in the neighborhood where I live in to find out the whole truth about this thing. One set of people they call and they tell them one story or whatever, and they do what they have to do and things like that. So me don't make no talk with it either, because I know myself and I know the truth. So I leave it to God.
Okay.
So they think. Well, coming on for December, they may realize they have nothing. They don't know what else to do. They don't know where to turn, so they decide to return my children back to me. So we had a meeting. The meeting say, well, I'm supposed to talk to them children, ting. Then we had the next meeting. The guy come and he's sitting. CPA make the final ruling.
Right.
They say them on the 15th of December, we had a meeting. They say, well, this is what's going to happen. Them children going to return back to the mother. And they put on 7 rulings. The first ruling that I had to change them children from one school to a next school.
Okay.
Because they used to go Florida government school.
Right.
They tell me I had to remove them from Florida government school and I had to put them in a different school. I say, okay, I have no problem with that.
Okay.
Right. Then they say them children are supposed to go by the cousin. Because at the time my brother was living up there. They say they're not supposed to go by the cousin. I say, okay.
All right.
I have no problem with that either.
Okay.
They say again I had to go back in counseling for parenting. I say, okay, I have no problem with that. Because I know I do parenting already. But they tell me I have to go back for parenting again. I say, I have no problem with that. They say the guy supposed to come and visit the child, but you have to come with a supervisor from CPA to monitor the situation. I agree with that. You understand?
Okay.
Then they say I have to, something else they tell me I have to do, you know.
Okay.
And I have to buy with the rule. Anything they already put, the 7 rule they put on the in the meeting,
Uh-huh.
me and my lawyer, we agree to it. He agreed to it. You understand? Right. Then he turned and said he have a lawyer. So well, Nazimong said, well, if you have a lawyer, why didn't say that only up in the meeting so they know how to handle the situation?
Right.
But they give him time, they tell him, well, come for the paperwork and give it to your lawyer. Like I say, your lawyer supposed to come in the weekend. So me don't know if you go for the paperwork thing. Well, we supposed to have the meeting for the next Tuesday. Like the following week, we go, we wait. He never shows up. So we cancel the meeting for another day. So on the 23rd now of December, like the Thursday, we had a meeting. We called the meeting because he said he had the lawyer come now, so he had the lawyer. So we decided to have the meeting. For the meeting also start for 12:30.
Right.
We all of us zoom in, and we waiting on he to zoom in with the lawyer. He never shows up.
Just
He never
hold
shows up
on
in
one
his
second.
room.
Hold
He
on
never
one
came.
second.
So
Hold on one second. Just pause. Stick a pin there. Don't lose your trend. Forget your trend of thought. No, listen, guys. This is a serious issue, right? And I know the way how she speak or the way how she says certain things, that is an issue, guys. I want us to pay a little more attention to the real story, because what I'm hearing here is that initially we had a situation where CPA legitimately went in and take away that child because they had legitimate concerns. They had concerns that something was going wrong in the home, right? And kudos to them, that was identified, and they took whatever measures they had to do to protect the child. Kudos, applaud to them for doing all of those things. The mother met those requirements. Court grant well, the court decision was handed out that these kids should be given back to the mother pending she fulfill all these obligations, which she did, right? Which she did. So I want us to go a little bit far, not jump the story a bit, right? But I want to get to the point where if that is our court ruling, and that was said, and it was said that this is what needs to be done because you did this, what happened to the kids now? Binta, are you there?
yeah,
Right. You did all of those things. You did all the requirements. You fulfill all the
yeah,
obligations that
of
was set
course.
forth by the court.
Yeah.
What now? What happened then?
Well, CPA lawyer and our lawyer decide the children supposed to return on the 23rd because the guy did not come with his lawyer.
Right.
When the children have to come, the young lady on the case say, well, the children cannot come for Christmas. They will come the Tuesday after Christmas. She will go and collect them children. I say, okay. Because she said she organized the transport for the Tuesday. So I say, okay, if you say you organize the transport for Tuesday, because you can't get the transport for the Thursday, and they say between the Thursday and the Friday, them transfers to come home. She said she can't get the transfer for that, but she organized the transfer for the Tuesday. So I said, okay, I have no problem with that.
Right.
When the Tuesday reach, she go for my son in foster care, and when she go to collect my daughter now, the lawyer called me and tell me, look, they say the child is missing. They cannot find the child and they cannot find the man. So I keep asking them, how come the child to me missing? And all the 10 months the child was in the house with the lady, they say why it's his stepmother. How come all of a sudden now the child is missing? Where the child go? What happened to my daughter?
So hold on.
Find the child and they cannot find the man.
CPA cannot find the child at the moment?
Yeah. That's what they say. They cannot find the child, and the woman say the child is missing. So I keep asking them, how come the child to be missing all for a sudden? Where the child go? All the time the child was in the house with the lady. How come the child had to return home to me now, and the child is missing?
Right. Okay, someone
So
is
I
asking a
asked-
question there. Someone is asking a question there as to which man. Are you referring to the father of the child when you say the man?
Yes, the father, the name on the board paper.
The name that they on the board paper. Is he the
Yes.
biological father of the child?
Nope, he is not.
Oh, okay. So he's not the biological father of the child.
No, he's not. But he name on the board paper. So they're using that as the father.
Okay. Does he
Right.
know that he's not the father?
Of course he know.
Okay. All right. Okay. So the child was in the custody of that. So you got back one of the kids.
Yes, I got back my son.
You got back your
I
son.
get back my son the Tuesday.
Right.
And up now I can't get back my daughter because they still tell me they can't find her.
Okay. Your sister wanted to jump on. Let me see if I could add your sister to the call. She says she have some information that she want to relay here because this is
My sister.
is it your sister?
Which one of my sister?
Someone Alistair?
That's my brother.
Your brother. Okay, Alistair, sorry. Let me see if I could add in your brother to the call. He wants to input some information here, guys, because I am at awe with what is being said here, because although that has been over a week or so to date, I haven't seen anything official on the missing person report for this child.
No.
The only place I saw this picture and was tagged about 100 times was on your page.
Yeah, because I put it up because CPA told me they're gonna put out a boulevard, and up to now they don't. So I take it on my own and do that on myself. Because let me tell you right now, I called the police station last week Friday to make a report of a missing child. Then police and them tell me they're not taking part in that because in the beginning, CPA did not include them in it. So right now they cannot take part in it right now. CPA responsible for the child, and CPA is supposed to find the child. You understand?
Is the police involved? Is the police involved as well?
No, because they tell me straight up they didn't involve in the beginning, so they cannot go and be involved there now. CPA is supposed to be in care of the child because they want to come and remove the child from the home. They have no idea about no child moving from any home because they did not report that matter to them, so they cannot take part. That's what the police tell me when I called to make a report Friday gone.
So the child is missing right now, and there's no official information out there to the press, to nobody. I haven't heard CPA saying anything about it.
No, because they tell me CPA tell me they're gonna put it up for the van, and up now I don't hear. I was listening to the radio to hear anything, and up now I don't hear a word, and they don't get back to me up to now yet. CPA don't get back to me, you know. And I'm calling the young lady on the case, and she's not answering her phone.
Hold on. You
You
sure they tell you that I know you said it, right? But you're sure they said that the child missing? They said that the child missing.
Of course, they told me the child is missing. The young lady on the case called me the Tuesday and told me the child is missing. And I was really mad and upset about it. But I know deep down the child, I can't believe that child is missing. All of a sudden like this, like something don't right somewhere. Something don't right. Like something don't right. That up no CPA don't giving me an answer. They're not giving me. And they tell me, the young lady tell me she go to the young lady where she walk in and ask her. She said she have no idea where the child is. That's what the young lady tell me. What on the case? So, and I keep asking her, how she to telling you that she don't know where the child is and when the child was in her care? So where the child go? What happened to her?
Have you spoken to the father, alleged father?
No, he's not talking to me. When I call him, he don't answer in his phone. He's not talking to me.
I'm trying to get Alistair. Alistair said he wanted to join the conversation. Now I'm trying to.
What I saying, today, right now, today when I did home this morning, a man bring a document for me. He bring a document. He say from the father. If they say the father is missing, how come he to send a document for me? So that why I want to know what is going on. Because all the time they're looking for him, they say they can't find him. But this morning,
all right, let's see if we could get that mother back again. Are you there? Are you there? All right. Let's connect back with her and see if we could get Alistair on the phone line as well. Mom, are you there? Hi guys. This have me scratching my head a bit, right? Here is one question that I have. Hold on. Here's a question that I have about this whole situation right here. Did anyone see any official document outside there as it relates to a missing child, of this missing child? I haven't seen it, so probably I missed it. Alice, are you there?
Hi, good.
Yeah, hi, how are you doing?
Okay.
Yeah. You're live on the air right now. Go ahead.
I'm just calling to say, mommy, you will get back your child. I've been through the same thing and I'm still going through this crap with CPA.
Right.
But you will get back your child. You are the mother of the child. You need to get back your child. In spite of what, as long as you're doing the right thing, you will get back your child.
Yeah, no, I
don't know they just use the same strategy with everybody. Everybody, they tell them the same thing.
What is
know,
it?
They I don't understand. I don't know if they want the parents get crazy before they get back the children, or I don't know what they really does try to do.
No, did something like that happen to you? I mean, and listen,
Exactly.
we understand that there's multiple sides to this story, and there will be multiple sides to this to this whole story. But we're just trying to understand if CPA tell the mother that the child is missing, that would lead any mother to go in crazy alarm mode, right? Because that is the worst thing any parent could hear, that the child is missing. But what is even a little bit alarming is that if they tell the mother that the child is missing, what about putting out a missing person report circulating so they could find the child? And that clearly has not been done. You know, I'm anxious to speak to CPA to find out what happened or what is happening. Mom, are you back with us?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Mom, when was the last time you spoke to anyone from CPA?
The last time I spoke to anyone from CPA was last week Friday.
Right. And what did they say to you?
That they're still looking for the child and they're still looking for the man. And they can't find them. So just hang in there. They're gonna try to do everything they could to find him.
Okay. How did you inquire, like, do they believe that the child might be with the father? Do they believe that the child is still in the country? Do they have any reason to believe that the child is someplace else? Like where could the child possibly be? Is a child is not a big stone.
To my opinion, the child is right ingredient here. The child don't go anywhere.
To your opinion, where do you think the child is, and who do you think have the child? Binta, are you there? All right, we lost her again. Let's take some calls, guys. Let's take some calls. 718-701-5720. The mother is saying that they're telling her to hang in there, find the child. They go find the child. And that was sung right to me. Again, there are multiple sides to a story. There are multiple sides to a story, and we want to hear the other sides. All right. I think it's just right that we hear the other sides. At the same time, the mother is being told that the child is missing. That is the story. The mother has been told at the moment that the child is missing. Someone just messaged me here. They say they were in the same situation. CPA used the same things on everyone. I got back my boys. Now I have to get back my girl too. And I will do whatever it takes to get them. Mama, are you there? Mama, you back with us?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, all right. Yes, Mom. Do you have any reason to believe? Well, I guess you said it already. Someone had mentioned. Do you believe that the child was taken out of the country? I guess you said that you believe that the child is right there in Grenada.
No, the child is right here. The child will go anywhere, but they just hiding the child.
Who hiding the child? The father hiding the child? The parent? The previous parent hiding the child? Who's hiding the child?
The gentleman and the young lady hiding the child because they don't want to give up the child. I don't know what reason why.
Let me open up the phone lines again, guys. 718-701-5720. The mother is trying to find out the whereabouts of her child. It's a child, it's not a big stone.
Yeah, because I want to know what's going on too. I want to know. I really want to know if the child is in. But to me, I think the child is here still. The child will go nowhere. So I want to know why the reason why they don't want to give up the child. That's what all I want to know. And that the answer I'm not getting from nobody. CPA not giving me an honest answer. The father not. I don't know what to say because he's not the father. So I don't know why he's fighting. I don't know. I've been begging for a DNA for years now and up now. I can't get it. So I don't know. I don't know what is going on. His name is on the blood paper, but the real father of the child. So all I want him to do is come and do a DNA. And he just ducking from it. I don't know the reason why.
Since you put out the post,
this young lady been fighting for the child for years now. She fighting for the child, no family to her. And she going all out just to hold on to a child what is nothing to her. So I don't understand. So the question I want to ask her, how much money she pay for the child? Is she ever pay for that child she fighting for? Because I can understand a child no family to you, no blood to you, and you want to kill the mother, crucify the mother for a child that belongs to you, and telling the child I second mother. I don't know how come I to be second mother when I carry a child for 9 months in my belly. So I want to know that. I want to know how come I to be second mother and all the documents is my name on it from the beginning to the end. So I don't know. What is going on in this country here?
So you said you had a lawyer. What is your lawyer saying?
Huh?
What is your lawyer saying?
Well, my lawyer working hard to find out where the child is too. Okay, you really want to know what is going on because they come to the argument. All of us were sitting in a meeting. He wasn't there because he never shows up. He claim he have a lawyer. He never shows up. So when they call him and tell him that the child is missing, he was shocked for himself because he want to know what happening, what is going on. And up now he's still working to find out what is going on. Where they hiding the child and why they don't giving up the child.
But I don't understand how. I don't. Here's what I don't understand. This is a land. They have police. It have investigators. I mean, if a child is missing, all of this protocol is supposed to fall into place, shouldn't it? Like the police supposed to be on it. they would put out missing kids report. They would circulate it throughout the media, and people would be actively looking, because at this point in time, the child is still missing. The child is not in your care. The child is not in the care of the parent, and CPA, Child Protection Authority, as far as what they're telling you, the child is missing and they don't know where the child is. Why can't they send police? Why can't they have investigators? Why can't they do more to find out the whereabouts of the child, so you could have ease of mind?
I try to get the police for myself. I try to go to them to explain to them, but them tell me straight up the ECPA never involved them in that in the beginning of the matter, so they can't just jump in and do what they have to do now, because CPA responsible for the child, because CPA will come and remove the child. So them have to look for the child and find out where the child is. Because I go personal to them, and that's what they tell me. They say that CPA did not involve them in the beginning. So they cannot just come and get themselves involved in that now. It's too late. CPA is responsible for the child. And CPA have to go find the child. That's their job, that they will remove the child.
Yeah. So, Mom, since you posted the picture on Facebook, have you gotten any lead? Anyone message you and say yes, they seen the child or they know the whereabouts of the child? Have you gotten any information?
No. Well, no, I don't get no information on Facebook, but I have. Well, one person told me they saw the lady with the child, but she disguising the child wearing a hood over the child's head with a dark eyes in the child's face through the supermarket in town. So I don't know. Okay. So what if you were to call, and I would make the call as well. I'll try to speak to CPA tomorrow morning to find out, because I want to hear their side of the story as well. Yeah.
If they know that is the case, why can't they send somebody out there to investigate? Why is it that they're holding this information?
Ridealong, that is the same thing I keep asking myself. Why they cannot just, even though they have to go undercover or something to find out what is going on? But they're not like, I don't even get the answer from them since after last week. I don't get no answer again. Nothing. So I wonder what is going on. I go and check my lawyer this morning, because I get some documents and I go and bring for the lawyer, and the lawyer say, no, you don't hear nothing. You don't hear nothing from them. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So me and my lawyer just waiting to, I don't know, because we're not getting no answers. We're not getting no result of what is going on. If CPA put on the vial, or if they go to CID, or if we don't hear nothing from them. So I really confused as a mother, and every day I pray that my child is safe. And because I know when children go missing, sometimes they get a body dead somewhere or something go wrong. And I pray every day that will happen.
Yeah.
You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Because if the child also returned to me since on the 23rd, and they leave it out for the Tuesday, and when they go to collect the child, the guy don't want to give up the child. Their duty is to go get a police and go get the child. They might think when they come and they collect my children from me, they come with 2 police. You understand?
Yes.
They come with 2 police to go with them. So why they can't get police to go for them? They bring back one, easy and simple, because he was in foster care. But this one is nowhere to find. So that's why I keep asking him, all come with police. Why all can get police to go and collect this? If all go there and he don't want to give it up, all duty is to get police, all have the power. This is all job. So why are you making him give him time to give him up to 3 o'clock the Tuesday evening to give up the child? When all go back, the child just disappear like this? Come on. They give him up to 3 o'clock the Tuesday evening to give up the child. When they go back to collect the child, they send the child disappear. The child missing. How the child to be missing from the morning to 3 o'clock the evening? Where the child go?
Yeah, the child can disappear like that. Somebody have to know.
So that means they hide the child somewhere. They hide the child somewhere.
But that just don't making sense. I don't understand. I don't understand. This I'm trying to piece it together, to tell you the truth. Because if the child, again, I go back to this, if anybody's missing, I get a pop in my email and they say missing person report, missing person, please syndicate this out. For this week, we post about 3 missing person already. But I never get your information. I never got your information. So
the young lady in the case now, she gonna put it up for the Friday morning. That she come in Thursday night after 11. She tell me they just go searching and they can't find the child and they can't find the man. So only Friday morning she gonna put it up for the vibe. So I was waiting to hear that she put it on the radio or she put it somewhere, but up to now I don't hear nothing out. Up to now, she don't put up nothing nowhere. So I said to myself, there is something something don't right somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't know. Still, so I don't know. I confused. Where is I know? Really confused because I don't know what is going on in this country. Yeah, I have by duty. I look at the child in this young lady here. All this also quick enough for questioning. She can't just tell her she don't know where the child go and the child missing. When the child was in her care for the last 10 months, all of a sudden the child just disappear like this. And I don't even quick arrest her for questioning, nothing like this. Nothing.
How old is the child? So we're gonna put this out because the mother cannot find the child. The mother said, as she just said here, that she don't know where the child is. CPA, Child Protection Authority, is telling her that the child is missing. This is the child right here, guys. If you have any, Diane, I'm gonna hang up and call back. All right, you're gonna come to the system. Call back.
Oh, okay.
Call back. Yeah. So this is a picture of the child. If anyone have any information that the mother could use or the Child Protection Authority could use to identify the child or the location of that child. You see, I can't even. Let me take Deanne Fraser. Deanne Fraser, you're live. Go right ahead.
Good night, Junior. Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy
Good night,
New Year.
Mommy.
Yes.
I've been listening to this. I think this is one of, if not the most bizarre story I've ever heard. Anyway, I want to say to Mom, I'm so sorry you have to go through all of this, but I hope your daughter is found with a quotation mark, because I don't understand how a whole child could just go missing from someone's care. First of all, your child is under the care of CPA, no matter where they had her. They're utterly responsible for this lady's child. So how is it, secondly, the police is saying we're not getting involved? Mom, do you know where your child is? Are you putting out flyers? Are you walking, going with your family? Who saw who? If you know where your child possibly is at some lady's house, go find your child. Do you have family? Anybody else interested in finding you?
Next time she can't hear you. Now this is very puzzling. This is very puzzling.
This is so troubling and puzzling. I don't understand. Grenada is not like one of the largest Caribbean islands. So you just sit down home. I don't want to sound judgmental, but there's no way somebody could have my daughter and be telling me all this cock and bull story.
I'm looking for his answer.
Leave your house and go down to CPA and demand what happened to your child. If not, go and search the whole of Grenada. Stop buses, stop people, walk in the country. I don't care. Go get your child. I'm so sorry. It doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't.
Maybe there are parts of this that is missing.
Chenny Joseph is saying, why is the RGPF not involved in this?
Right, I don't understand. The fact is you weren't involved, but now the child is missing. They did not involve you because they possibly thought they didn't need you, but you were the ones who took the child from the mom's care from what she's saying.
Well, here,
I don't understand,
Pilidabo is
Junior.
making a point here, right? Pilidabo is saying that how can the police not get involved if a missing child report has
Yeah.
been made? So,
Right.
but hold on. Let's back up a bit. Mom, are you sure that a missing child report was made? A missing child report was made?
I don't hear you.
Are you sure that a missing child report was made? There's one thing that somebody just telling you, just mouthing and telling you this, but are you aware of a missing child report, physical child report by CPA?
No, I don't know. CPA never tell me. All CPA said the child when they supposed to collect the child, they say child missing. I don't know if they make a report or something. I have no idea.
Right.
That's the thing about it. CPA not giving me no answers or nothing. So,
Mom, and she said
all the young lady tell me Friday morning, all she gonna put out a pudiva. And that
Hold on. Hold on, Dian. She's not hearing you and you guys
joke?
talking over yourself. But Dian, go ahead. Say what you were saying, Dian.
I was saying, is this supposed to be some kind of thing y'all running on us in 2022? I hate the song. This ain't making no sense. It makes absolutely no sense. Everybody seems so nonchalant about the whole thing. I mean,
Yeah.
how could the police say they're not getting involved? Your lawyer say he don't know, you don't know, the police don't know. Somebody
Yeah.
see the child with a hoodie in tongue, like, seriously, people. You know, let me live the life.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope your child is fine, but I think you should get up and get some family friends of yours. Yeah, stopping buses and go walking different schools.
Yeah,
the
but
child must be in school, mommy. Start to go to different schools. Hey. Yeah, thank you. I'm
right.
feeling so good, Junior. Let me go.
All right,
Good
thanks.
night.
Thanks, Dian. Mom, there are so much unanswered questions here, right? This just doesn't make any kind of sense to me, to tell you the truth. Because
what answers I looking for too? No? I need answers because it's confusing my brain. And I'm looking for answers.
Yeah. Everyone is looking for answers. So here is your reality is you posted this missing person report. You personally posted it. It was not put out by the police. It was not put out by anybody else. There was no information that was sent to the media to say that the child is missing. But someone told you, allegedly, someone at CPA told you that the child is missing. But that doesn't sound as how the regular order of things does play when there is a missing child. So unless
I do not know because I realized CPA didn't do nothing. And I was getting frustrated and I didn't know where else to talk. So I put it up for myself because CPA didn't give me good answers.
So what's the plan now? When next are you due to speak to someone at CPA?
Well, I tried to call him tomorrow. I tried to call the young lady today, but she didn't answer in her phone. So I'll try to call her tomorrow again to find out what is going on. How far the search reach? How if they find him, if they find the child or something, I have to call her back because she not answering her phone today. Because I confused because this thing was in my head because I'm not getting the answers I need.
Yeah.
So I do as a mother supposed to look. I when they tell me my child missing, I was really frustrated that day. I really could not sleep the night because I was really wondering what is going on. How come all of a sudden the child is just missing like this? You calling me to tell me my child is missing when you're supposed to go bring the child come home? What you expect for a mother to feel when you're telling her this kind of news? Come on. I've been waiting for 10 months, suffering for 10 months, and now my child's supposed to be returning home. And then you're telling me my child is missing? And up to now, I look at him, give me a good answer yet? Come on.
Right.
I go in the station to get help. All where I go, everybody, they don't want to take part. So I do what I have to do. I put it up on Facebook because I need people to tell me which part of the globe my child is. Because all where I go to get help, everybody saying they don't taking part. Because CPA never tell them this and CPA never tell them that. So I will post it up. Because somebody just sleep somewhere and they might see my child somewhere and tell me, yes, my child is graded as still. You understand?
Yes.
Because I was really frustrated because I've been suffering for the last 10 months. And finally I get that good news, my train is coming home and I look back one. I want her to bring back the other one. I look at me, she missing. How a mother supposed to feel? Then I had to talk to give the mother to fall on boop and dead. After all that suffering the mother go through, CPA treat me like I was a criminal, you know. Like you know, you kill somebody and they treat you like you're a criminal. That whole CPA treat me in the all is, you know, in this matter, you know. When I explain everything to CPA, you know the young lady tell me, oh, all the mothers are like stepmothers. That is what she tell me, you know. When I tell her to remove the child from there and put her in foster care and do what all you have to do, you know. She told and tell me all the mothers don't like stepmothers, you know. I don't know what stepmother have to do with my situation with my child. You know. I just looking for the best interest of my child. Cause this young lady brainwashed this little child. And telling her I second mother. How come I to be ever be a second mother?
Yeah.
When I carry this child for 9 months? Man.
Okay.
I know I'll come and tell me my child missing. What wrong with it?
All right, Mom. This is what we're gonna do. If you know we could speak tomorrow, if we could possibly make a call to CPA, I will try to get a better understanding as to what's happening
and I need
here,
answers.
because it is very puzzling. The police is not involved. Everything is just not running how it's supposed to. So something is missing here. Something is obviously missing here. Some information is we don't have access to. We need to understand what's happening here, because we can't even say if you find the child, to bring the child to your care. Do you have legal documents now to say that? Do you have the document now to say that the whatever judgment by the magistrate and you now have full rights to the case? Do you have those documents?
I have all my documents from the magistrate. I have all my documents from CPA. I have everything, the ruling, everything. I have everything right down in black and white.
Okay, all right. So you have that. All right.
I have it. My lawyer have it.
Okay.
I have everything.
Yes. All right. So, Mom, we're gonna follow up with we have a conversation with
yes,
CPA
because I need answers.
and try to.
So I will glad if you follow up and give me a good answer, because CPA not giving me. So I would like for you to follow up and give me a good answer.
All right, we'll try. All right.
And I will appreciate that a lot.
Thank you so much, Mom.
You're welcome.
All right, cool. All right, guys. This story here is puzzling to say the least, right? It's puzzling to say the least. We have a situation here where, well, you heard the mother's story. She don't know where her child is, right? The child was supposed to be taken back into her care, and CPA, Child Protection Authority, or she said the Child Protection Authority said that they can't find the child. Let's take a call. Jump to the call. Caller live. Where are you calling us from?
Hi, good night.
Yeah, good night. Go right ahead, caller.
The child is with CPA. The child is not lost.
Okay. This is with CPA. So why did they tell the mother that the child was lost? Or who told the mother that the child was missing?
Whoever told the mother that the child is missing, they just tell the mother that because they're testing the mother. They want to see if the mother will give up on the child. They're testing the mother.
No, you don't do that. You don't do that. You don't do that. Do you know about this case firsthand?
Listen, I have that similar situation going on right now with CPA for my daughter.
Yeah, but caller, listen. That's not professional to tell a mother. But okay, let me ask you a question. How are you related to this case? Not
to her case, but I have a similar case like hers.
Yeah, but you can't prank somebody like that.
Well, that's what it does. They
No,
wanted
they
to
can't do that. They
Listen,
did that to you too?
they wanted to get crazy.
What?
And let me
Hold
tell
on,
you,
hold on. Did they do that to you too?
yes, and they're doing it still. Let me tell you, the more she go on the program, she discuss things with people, is the more pressure they putting on her. The
Nah.
child is with CPA. She need to go and deal with them people and them direct.
You know what? I don't even want to believe that CPA is pranking people like that.
Yes, they does. They does. Let me tell you. I sure they tell her that they heard that she have a lot of man. I sure they tell her that she heard they hear that she sleeping around with men, all them kind of thing. That is what they does say. That is what they does. That is what they use on everybody.
Did they do that to you too?
Yes, they does that with everybody.
Oh wait.
They does that with everybody. And I sure you reach to a point where they tell me that my daughter is missing. It will reach to that point too.
So what you're saying is that's
That's
how
what it does.
that is,
But they need to stop that. It's
well,
not right. You
well,
understand? Let me
well,
tell
I
you,
don't understand that.
you always have second chances with your children. Things could happen and you get a next chance and things could be nice with you and your children. You understand? You deserve a second chance with your child. The woman I deserve a second chance with my child. You understand? We all deserve it. I don't understand why they does it, but they do it. I don't know who and what they just sit on, what book they're reading. I don't understand where they just be coming from with what they're doing and the things they just want to tell you. And they're telling everybody the same thing. But they need to give the woman she child. She don't need to go and look around for no child. They have the child. They have the child in some home, one of them home. They have the child somewhere. They have the child somewhere. They know where the child is. And the reason why the police not helping them is because the child not missing. The police work with CPA. CPA is the police. CPA is children police. They does their job, but I think sometimes they go extra. They're too much. Some of them, they sit down in a high chair and they might call a neighbor that don't like you. They might call one of the family member that don't like you, and they get a few information. Sometimes it's not even true. Sometimes it is true. Sometimes again it's not true. And they sit down and they put things together. When time for court, they don't come to court. The person that is dealing with me, she don't call me. She don't, whenever I leave messages, whenever I go to the office, I leave message, she don't call me back. I have a number for her and it's like she blocked me off. Yes, the person that is dealing with me.
Well, this is
and right now I have my 3 boys with me, and I'm waiting for my daughter. I'm waiting on them. I want to do the right thing. I'm waiting on them. They have rules, they have regulation. I'm waiting on them. I don't have a problem with dealing with the rules and the regulation, but come out and tell me what is what. You understand?
Yeah.
We are all big people. And if I'm doing something that is wrong and you tell me, well, Ali, you need to get this done or you need to do this, then I understand and I'll do it. Because I want what is best for my children. I want what is best for my daughter.
Yeah.
But when you don't calling me, you don't reaching out to me, but you want to do whatever you want, trust me, one of them is going to get itself in problems with a parent.
Well, listen, caller, I appreciate you calling and shedding some light on this, right? But this, and I hear you, but
listen,
it's so unbelievable. I can't believe that is what really happening, Jay.
I want to say something. People would say, sometimes you can't even find words to put it together to say what you want to say. The woman is not crazy. She's telling the truth. She says everything. She's telling the truth. It's just because of what is going on. She she's telling the truth, but you just can't believe what she's saying. You can't believe these things are going on. And that's how they handle situation. But she's telling the truth.
All right.
She's not crazy, nothing in do her. That is how they wanted the song.
All right, caller. We appreciate you and thank you so much for your input, right?
Okay.
All right. Hi guys. I never heard anything like that yet. And I don't want to say that that's how they operate because this is unbelievable. I don't believe that that is how this organization operates. I don't believe that that's how this organization operates. Pranking the mother that the child is missing just to see how the mother will act. Let's take some calls. 718-701-5720. 718-704. Yes, Doreen Mark, we live tonight. 718-701-5720, guys. Let me also apologize that the young man that was scheduled to come on this evening, he got to the location very late, so we're going to reschedule our program for tomorrow. So instead, we're going to have his full interview tomorrow as he give us some more information as to what transpired. Let's up to the phone lines. Caller, you live. Turn your background down. Caller, you live. Where are you calling us from?
Hi, good night, Junior. I'm calling from Grenada.
Yes, go ahead. Turn your background down a little bit.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So I was just listening to the caller before, and I logged onto the program a bit late. But from the moment I logged on and I was listening to the mother giving her story,
Uh-huh.
that I couldn't stop crying because I went through that years ago, and I'm still going through that. It's been 7 years, and up to date, I still haven't gotten back my children from CPA, and the excuses that they were giving is that I have a lot of man and all these things. Those things are not true. And I could recall that there was one time one of the woman that was working on the case, she just sent me a message. The case closed. That's all she said. So I was wondering, well, I didn't understand what she meant, so I called her, and she was like angry that I called her. Why are you calling? I said, well, I don't understand. You said the case closed. What do you mean? Well, there's nothing else we can do. The case closed, and that's the end of it. So I reported her to her superior, and they got someone else to work on the case. And then they wrote a report stating that they spoke to me, and this is what I said, that I can't take care of my children and so on. And nobody came to speak to me. But they wrote a report without my signature, but they have other person's signatures on it. But mine is not there. These people never met with me to have any conversation with me, but they wrote a report and took it to the court. That's how they operate. And I think they need to be looked into. And I'm not sure who's in charge of CPA, but they need to be looked into. And the proper things should be done, because a lot of mothers and fathers as well are going through a lot of things here in Grenada, and they probably go all out and try to come to the end of it and to get results and get to a conclusion. But then it's like it's draining. And because of all this process, I have to go through counseling and all that, because there are times I wake up and I'm depressed. And I feel like my life is on a hold because there are a lot of things I want to do with my life. I was supposed to go and study in America. I couldn't go because I'm not going to leave my children here to go anywhere. So I'm stuck here. There's a lot of things I want to do, and I cannot do it because of CP, and they have my children hostage. And they gave my children to someone who's not even the father.
So, Mom,
So I understand fully what this mother is going through, because I've been going through that for 7 years.
Did you get pranked as well?
I wouldn't say it's a prank, but all they've been telling me is that I have a lot of man and these kind of things. But they never told me that my my children are missing or anything like that. No, they never told me that. I know exactly where my children are. But they're saying that I'm promiscuous and all these things, and that I'm not working. And so the person that they have my children with is not even working either.
All right. There's a lot happening here. Mom, I'm so sorry that you're going through this. But I'm happy that we at least start this conversation right here, because there are so much unanswered questions about what's happening with these parents. Because listen, we've been getting calls dating back to 2021 with parents. We had a situation where a CPA worker allegedly had an altercation or a fight with a 13-year-old that was supposed to be in their care. Big fight, brawl. The mother sent me pictures of all kind of scratches on the child's neck and on the child's face. So I don't know what's going on, but at least we're bringing some of the stories out. People are calling and talking about their stories, and CPA and people should respond. People should respond. I mean, who isn't ever in charge should respond, because this is serious stuff. This is not just one person coming here and telling their story. This is now 3 different individuals telling almost the same story and how the kids was taken away. So this is serious stuff.
Mr. George.
Yes.
So back in 2020, one of the neighbors where my children reside, I'm not sure what they witnessed or what they observed. I don't know, but they made a report to the police stating that they believe my daughter is probably molested by the person that I live with. So the police came to me and said that they need to take me down to the police station to have a conversation with me. And I'm wondering, well, why do you want to take me to the police station? And the officer said to me, well, this is a report we got, so we want to take your daughter down to the police to the station to question her. I said, okay. So I went with the police officer. We went to get my daughter. We took her to the police station and they questioned her. But after a while, the police told me that she's not satisfied. So they want to take her to be examined by a doctor. I said, good, let's go. So I went. You know, child protection are upset with me because I went with the police to take my daughter to be examined, because she's saying to me that my daughter can be traumatized because of all that. So I said to her, I don't care if the police told me that we have to go to Japan to check my daughter out. If my daughter and I'll go all out, if they come back another time, I'll go with them again, because people don't just make up stories. If someone observes something and sees something and they report it and the police come to me, I am the mother of the child and I'm supposed to do my part, because I don't want my daughter to grow up and thinking that she was asking for help, was screaming for help, and I was not there. Even though she doesn't live with me, I am going to do all I can to make sure that I'll be there. Even though the circumstances is not how I expect it to be or how I want it to be, but I'm going to go all out to be there for my daughter.
Right.
So the young lady was very upset with me because I went with the officer to get my daughter checked out.
I'm gonna ask some questions. I mean, there have to be a lot of investigation, deeper investigation into the stories here. It's sad, and I'm sorry you have to go through this, Mom. But we'll try to see what we could do, and we'll also run an update on this platform here after we have some conversation with CP. All right. But keep in touch. We'll see what we
Okay.
could do for you and get some answers.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank
You have a good night.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
All right. 718-701-5720. This is seriously, this is unbelievable story here. The mother called in to share a story that her child is missing. Now we have 3 mothers calling with almost the identical story. Got another call. Call it live, go right ahead.
Hi, good night again.
Yes.
The same officer that is dealing with my case.
Right.
I had an incident with her brother-in-law. When my kids was about to come back home, she turned it around. You understand? She turned it around and she tried to make it look like if she brother-in-law took me to court, which was a lie. You understand? All kind of things she using against me. But by God's grace, my daughter is going to come home. This is not right. These people and them, they're using their powers. Mind me, you have some very nice ones inside there. You have some nice ones.
Yeah.
But some of them, they're using their power.
Yeah.
To bring down people.
All right.
And the area where I live, you have a lot of things going on, and I'm not seeing they dealing with it. You have more important things to deal with.
All right. Thank you so much, Mom. Thank you so much. Again, guys, we are going to do a follow-up program to find out what really happened in here. Now we have 3 mothers, and I'm getting a text as well, long text, and I could read the first couple lines in it. Caller live, where are you calling us from?
Yeah, I'm calling from Grenada, St. David's.
Yeah, go right ahead, St. David's.
Good night. Yeah, I'm listening to the situation there, and it just I first let me speak to young ladies. You know, I hope you are listening. You teenagers, you in school, listen to the heartaches that's going on. You know, not knowing where your child is, and when the child get into the system, how persons who don't really know your situation will judge you and will be making decisions for you and your children as to what happens. And it's sad. Young men, pay attention to. No fathers involved, as if these children were conceived through immaculate means.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just hearing mothers, and the heartaches going on, and I tell men all the time, children don't belong to no mother, children belong to the father. You have a living sperm that came from you, living life. The Bible says, I knew you since you was in your father's loins. And men just give up children as if it's the mother's one. But that's another thing altogether. When I listen to these young ladies talking about persons, some secretary behind a desk would tell them that you're being promiscuous. This is insulting. Insulting. And I think if anybody from that agency told you that to your face, you should personally sue them for defamation of character. Individually, sue them for that. Because persons must know the place. A police officer should know the place, and the agency should know the place. And it seems to me that a lot of the person, one lady, I listened to, she said for 7 years she's looking for her child. So it means that wound is open for 7 years.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm thinking if there's a court order, a document had to be handed to you saying that the state of Grenada is taking your child for such reason, and then there is a final closing thing to it. But it means it's still open. There's a lot of ambiguity and things left undone. How could a child be taken? Look, I know there are children who are suffering. I'm not naive, man. I know that children was, and some children deserve to be taken away from their parents. That's a fact.
True.
That's a fact. And mothers who have had their children taken away, I know it hurts you to hear me say that, but Maybe you're not the one, but I know there are those who the children deserve to be taken away from them. But I'm saying there are those who are misunderstood, don't have the means of getting a proper lawyer, and so the children get stuck in a system, and my heart goes out to you. Because you know, in this country, when you have a name and a title and prestige, you are treated differently as when it just, the playing field is just different.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just different. But I'm saying to those persons who work in these agencies, you must know your place. It doesn't matter someone's educational status. It doesn't matter of whatever it is a human being. You cannot tell somebody, I hear you being promiscuous. You open yourself for a lawsuit and the agency. And I'm going to tell anybody who went to this agency and you were told that, you must hold individual responsible. This is a state. The state has a right to protect its children. So in other words, you have to be communicated to in a professional manner.
Yeah.
In a professional manner. Right? And the agency cannot just not show up to court. The judge has a responsibility to discipline that agency. And the thing is, brother, no one is disciplined. No one gets fired. No heads roll. It's just the same old individual perpetuating the same unprofessional behavior towards the citizens. I don't want a child to return to an abusive home. I don't want that. But at the same time, you're protecting a child from abuse and you're abusing the mother. Closure has to be brought about in a proper way.
Yeah.
Right? And this kind of hearsay, Dempsey, I hear is promiscuous. Who are you?
Yeah.
Look, we're at a small place, Sometimes one man see one lady and he tell 50 others, and the 50 of them saying she's promiscuous.
Yeah. But that's nobody's business. That is nobody's business. I mean, I don't see how any agency could take away a child on the premise that someone said that you're being promiscuous. I don't see. I don't understand it. Probably it's I don't live on the island.
So, lady, lady, I know you said it. I don't want to say you lie, but lady, it sounds so unbelievable that this is so unprofessional.
No, but that's what they all said. That's like the modus operandi. That's what they all said. And I had some other women that said that was one of the reasons I was given to them as well. So I don't understand that.
Tell somebody that. Where is he come on the boy?
Yeah.
Is state funds paying them?
Yeah. It definitely would. I would love to have a better understanding from CPA on the program. So I would reach out to see if we could get that, so that someone could come on and explain to us a little bit more on the process.
And by the way, we need CPA, we need them.
Yeah.
What we are crying for here is professionalism, fairness. And you don't say, most of these ladies, they met some bad situation, but you are making it worse by telling them, I hear you're promiscuous, I hear you're sleeping around. Are you mad, people?
Yeah.
Ladies, if you are telling the truth, my heart goes out to you. But it's hard to believe that a government institution would be relating these things to its clients, because as far as I'm concerned, whether you are on the other side or on the other side, you are a client of the service. What am I hearing there, boy?
Now we are gonna invite someone from CPA to come on. This will chat to us about the process and procedures.
And I think the minister involved have to get an investigation as to how they operate. Children has to be protected. There are some parents you cannot tell them what their children. I know the things are ticklish. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I know things are ticklish. I'm not living in La La Land. I know how it goes. I know there are some unscrupulous fathers and mothers, but I'm saying, when you have a certain mode of operation and to ensure that you don't do harm in trying to steal a child, don't do harm.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, when that child turns 18, that child could walk back straight into that parent's house. I hope you know that, right? I hope you know that. Right? You can't be going down saying these things. You can't take away somebody's child for 7 years, no communication, and then to presume that, hey, mommy and like me, she and love me, regardless of what went on in the home. You gotta be careful. It makes you think you watch those crazy movies where persons are being commissioned to put you up for adoption animal. All kind of thing going through your mind now.
Yeah.
You know.
Caller, thank you so much for your input. We appreciate it. But we are going to try to get someone from CPA to come in and talk to us so we could have a better sense of understanding. Thank you so much, Sandy. I appreciate you.
All right, go there.
718-701-5720. We're going to take a few more calls and then we're going to wrap it up. But this is all so unbelievable, guys. This is all so unbelievable. 718-701-5720. We started with hearing one mother's story, and it escalated to hearing three mothers' story, almost very, very similar in nature. Just jump to the call to the phone lines. Caller live, where are you calling us from?
Hi, I'm Junior. I'm calling. I'm the mother that called a while ago.
Yes, go ahead, Mom.
And this thing where I said they said that I'm promiscuous. These are things I have in black and white. These are things that were written in a report. So I have it. That's why when the mother said,
you have a report that said that
her,
they wrote that down.
Yes, I have it in black and white, signed by CPA.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah, and as I said, because this thing has been going on for so long, there are many times I'm depressed in which I have to reach out to get counseling and so on because I'm not going to have any more children.
Good night.
Caller, hold on one second. Call on the WhatsApp. Hold on a second. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm not going to have any more children. So every mother, the wish of every mother is to have the opportunity to grow their children, to nurture their children. And that has been stolen from me, and I would never get that back. I would never have that again. Because I have no intentions of having any more children.
I'm sorry to hear that, Mom.
So these things were stolen from me. And there is no way I can get that back.
Very, very sorry to hear that, Mom.
There is no way. When they make certain decisions, they need to know what they are doing. You don't just make a decision because someone said something about someone. Mr. George, if I don't like you, and someone come to me to ask me questions about you, you think I'm going to tell them, oh, Mr. George is a nice person? I don't like you. I'll probably tell them the worst of you.
Yeah.
And then they said that they spoke to the neighbors and so on. I went to the neighbors personally because the neighbors always come to me, you need to take your children, and so on. And they said nobody came to speak to them. CPA never went to them, but they wrote a report. So I'm asking CPA in the report, you need to list all the people you spoke to, put their name in the report. They can't provide names in the report because they didn't speak to anybody. They have my name in the report. They have the father name. They have the other people involved. They have my children's name. What about the people you spoke to? The name's supposed to be listed in the report as well.
Yes. Mom, we're gonna speak to you of the
but they can't provide that.
I wanna speak to you of the air to get some more information because I want to make a call tomorrow to CPA to really find out and see if we could have someone to come on to talk to us to explain some of the situations here. So we really, really, really apologize that you are going through this. I can hear it. Yeah, all right. I'm sorry. Well, we'll keep in touch. All right. Thank you so much for calling.
All right.
All right. Take one last call. Call on the WhatsApp. Go right ahead. Call on the WhatsApp. Are you hearing me?
Yeah. Good night, sir.
Yeah, go right ahead, caller.
Listen, about this issue. I know how you could address it for me, please. Since 2018, like the 3rd of November 2018, I was walking the road a morning.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. I don't want to confuffle your story with what we're talking about right now. Does it have anything to do with the story tonight? Because if not, I'm going to talk to you off air and get your story and air it another time. Does it have anything to do with this story?
No.
Okay, all right. So tell you what. I want to hear your story, but I don't want to mix it up too much. I want to give you an opportunity to hear what you got to say. So right after I finish, call me back and we'll have this conversation.
No problem.
All right. Thank you so much.
Mhm.
All right, guys, open up the phone lines for a few more minutes. 718-701-5720. 718-701-5720. Guys, don't get me wrong, CPA has been doing, as some reports that we've heard, especially during this pandemic time, there have been a lot of reports where kids were being sexually abused, and CPA was stepping in. So it's not all the situations that we're hearing about CPA is bad like this, what we're hearing, but this here is certainly cause for alarm. This one here is certainly calls for alarm. Seven 701-5720. We'll take two more calls and we're going to wrap it up for today. All right, guys, let me quickly tell you that this show is brought to you by All Pro Health Lab. Let's take a quick ad and we come back with our final call. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Do you feel sick? Are you unsure? Or need to travel, but can't afford the long, exhausting lines? Then you need to be tested for COVID-19. Here at All Pro Health Lab, you can schedule your appointment online. No wait, no lines, no hassle. And get your results back in 30 minutes or less. Call now to find out more. 516-828-1808. Our agents are always ready to help. Hear why everyone is talking about All Pro Lab. It's quick, efficient, and tests are guaranteed in 30 minutes or less with full certification. Check us out online at allprolab.com or call 516-828-1808. All Pro Health Lab. Call today. Business to the next level. Market and advertise your product or service on Ridealong Live. It pays to advertise.
All right, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for being a part of our program today. That's where the hard work starts from here. From tomorrow, we're going to try to get in contact with someone at CPA to see if we get some answers to some of these remarkable, insane stories we heard here today. And we will, of course, invite someone from CPA to come on and give us some updates on it as well. We believe that there's multiple sides to a story. We want to hear what their side of the story is. As crazy as we're hearing, I really want to hear what they have to say in regards to that. All right. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being a part of our program, guys. Catch me tomorrow on behalf of all our team here at Ridealong, our producers, Lynn, our senior producer, Lois, JJ, big up yourself and Happy New Year. Dion Fraser, big up yourself, Happy New Year. Kibbs, thank you so much and Happy New Year. Gail, thank you so much and Happy New Year. We appreciate you guys. Catch us again tomorrow. And we also have a new lineup of programming, guys, for this year. You're going to be seeing it in the next couple of days. A new lineup of program. In fact, on Thursdays, we're going to be having Dear Riders, right, and the Court of Public Opinion. So if you have an incident or if you have a issue, a problem that you want to voice here in the Court of Public Opinion, you could take your matter right here and bring both parties. You have a situation, an altercation, instead of tussling it out, bring it right here. We want to hear both sides of the story, argue your both sides of the story, and that's on Thursdays, the Court of Public Opinion. We want to hear your side of the story, starting on Thursdays, the Court of Public Opinion, all right? Thanks for watching, guys. Catch me again tomorrow, right here on Ridealong Live. Good night. Well, it's on Ridealong, so it's happening here.
Came over here. What does it mean?
You know, I grew up in what I guess we call a typical family.
We break all the stories, and that's just a fact. And that's why everyone has a story to tell.
Ridealong live, yeah, it's the real deal.
Williams Funeral Service serve you with dignity and compassion as you mourn. Every day, we embark on the journey of life, and one day, the journey will end. It's on that day that you can entrust the celebration of life of your loved ones to David Williams Funeral Service. Call 718-291-3823.
Hello there. Let me introduce you to the Nutmeg Band. Playing in the background is the latest release, Take Me to a Party.
Take me to a party.
This music is now available on leading online stores. So please, pick up your copy today and tell all your friends about it. Get your copy now.
Take me to a party. Feeling hungry.